What's up guys, this is Shan Heather and today we are going to unbox the OPPO Reno3 Pro smartphone. We will have a look on the device, its design, highlighted feature, specs and all of the usual unboxing stuff. But before that, if you have not subscribed to this channel so far, then press the subscribe button and do not forget to press the bell icon as well to get the notification for future uploads. And now let's start our unboxing. So Reno3 Pro comes in this beautiful looking retail box. At the top it is mentioned that this one is 8GB RAM variant and it comes with 256GB storage. The device we got inside is Auroral Blue in color and this is the 4G variant of OPPO Reno3 Pro. So let's open the box and let's see what we got inside. So here we got the SIM card tray ejector pin, the user manual, quick start guides, and here is a clear bumper case provided as well for the back panel. Here is our OPPO Reno3 Pro in Auroral Blue color. Here we got the OPPO 30W charger, a USB Type-C cable, and we got a 3.5mm earphone as well. So these are the stuff we got inside the retail box of OPPO Reno3 Pro. The smartphone, the silicon case, SIM card tray ejector pin, user manual, the quick start guides, 30W OPPO charger, USB Type-C cable and a 3.5mm earphone. So here is the OPPO Reno3 Pro. Let's switch on the device. And while it's booting up for the very first time, let's talk about the hardware specs and the features. So as you can see here, few of them are already mentioned, that it comes with 44 megapixel dual punch hole camera. That is the combination of 44 megapixel plus 2 megapixel depth sensor. If you're talking about the rear camera setup, then we got the 64 megapixel quad cam setup that comes with 20x zoom. And the rear camera comes with a feature called Ultra Clear that let you capture 108MP resolution images in terms of size. And then we got 6.4-inch Super AMOLED screen and 30W VOOC Flash Charge 4.0. Other hardware specs we must talk about are the 4025 mAh battery, Helio P95 processor, PowerVR GM9446 GPU and the in-display fingerprint sensor. So now I'm just going to go through all of these settings to reach the home screen and then we will have a detailed view of the device. And here we go. So this is the home screen of OPPO Reno3 Pro. It comes with Android 10 and ColorOS 7. So this is what you will get in terms of UI. So first of all, let's talk about the design. As you can see that the screen to body ratio is huge. We got nearly 88% screen to body ratio. The bezels are pretty thin as well. On the corners, we got minimal bezels. And the bezel here at the bottom is pretty thin as well. The same goes with the top as well. We just got an earpiece here and that also is very small in terms of size. And then here we got the punch hole on the screen where you will find the 44 megapixel plus 2 megapixel front facing camera setup. The punch hole is very small and it contributes in the overall viewing experience and the design of the Reno3 Pro. On the right hand side, we got the power key with a nice accent and the highlighted middle part. On the left side, we got the volume keys and the SIM card tray slot that consists of a dedicated microSD card slot as well. At the bottom, we got the USB Type-C port, the primary microphone, a 3.5mm audio jack along with this speaker. So this is a good thing that we got a 3.5mm earphone jack here. As we have seen, the retail box also comes with a 3.5mm earphone. And then at the top we got a secondary microphone. If we have a look on the back side, then at the top here is the quad camera setup that also comes with the hybrid zoom branding. At the bottom right corner we got the OPPO branding that looks quite beautiful on the dark back panel. The gradient back panel of OPPO Reno3 Pro looks beautiful. It's very reflective, shiny, and it gives a premium appearance to the design of the device. The interesting part is that the back panel is made of plastic, it's not glass, but still Oppo was able to make it very reflective and glossy that it looks like a glass back panel. The color changes from top to bottom. At the top it's pretty greenish and at the bottom it's deep blue, but at some angles even the top looks blue as well. So this is quite nice. And talking about the build quality, even the chest is made of plastic. So we got glass only on the front, there is no metal or glass used on the back panel and the body of the Reno 3 Pro, and that's why the device is very lightweight. And this is the first thing you will notice while holding the device in your hand. Even though it comes with a 6.4-inch screen, it's very lightweight compared to other smartphones in the same segment. And the lack of glass on the back panel of OPPO Reno 3 Pro also makes it less fragile and more durable compared to other smartphones, without compromising the beauty and the design of the device. So in terms of design, OPPO Reno 3 Pro is a premium looking device without using the premium material. The screen to body ratio is huge. The punch hole on the screen is very tiny. It comes with a 3.5mm audio jack, a dedicated microSD card slot, and the back panel is super beautiful. Now talking about the screen, we got 6.4-inch Super AMOLED screen with full HD plus resolution. So the PPI you will get is 405. The screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5 and there is a screen protector on top of that as well. The display of OPPO Reno 3 Pro is very sharp. You won't see any pixelation or blurriness even if I bring the device so close to the camera. Also the viewing angles are so good. It's really impressive as you can see here. Since it is a Super AMOLED screen, the color reproduction looks really nice. The black is very deep and rest of the color reproduction is so good. And talking about the brightness, OPPO officially claims that the typical brightness is 500 nits and it goes around 800 in the brighter environment. So both of them, the typical 500 and the brightest 800 is really bright. So if I just go manually to the maximum brightness, you can see it's really very bright, especially if I go to the settings where the screen is white in terms of color. So you can see it's very bright for sure. Everything else goes dark in the background, and the minimum brightness is this much. So this is also very nice because then you can use the device without even using the night mode in the low light situation at night, etc. And you can see here that we are getting the screen flickering the pulse width modulation here. So in terms of display quality, the brightness and the color reproduction, OPPO Reno 3 Pro seems a very nice device. In our detailed review of OPPO Reno 3 Pro, we will see that how good it's going to be in the brighter scenario when we are using the smartphone in the bright sunlight in outdoors. But right now it looks really bright for sure. And the touch screen sensitivity is so nice as well. As you can see here, I'm moving my thumb all over the screen randomly very quickly and it's responding to my touches perfectly. And now talking about the software side, Reno 3 Pro comes with Android 10 and the ColorOS 7. That's the latest version of the ColorOS. So this is the user interface you will get. You can see that we got Google Calendar, clock, weather, photos. In the Google folder we got just few applications. In the tool section you will find some nice applications like phone manager, voice recorder, compass, phone clone. We got Hey App Cloud, OPPO service, Google Keep Notes here is there as well. We got FM radio also, and here we got music, file manager, theme store, videos. Music Party is the application that let you connect multiple smartphones and play the same song together for a nice stereo and party effect. And then we got the Solo Loop, that's a video editor that OPPO provides in all of its smartphones. Then we got the Game Space, Google News, Opera browser is there, and here we got the Netflix as well. And if we go to the settings, here you can see that we got lots of options and features because ColorOS is a very feature-rich smartphone ROM. So we will have a look on all of these in our separate videos where we will talk about some tips and tricks. But as you can see that it's pretty nice, lots of options, lots of features. And if you go to the About Phone section here, you can see that the device comes with Android 10, ColorOS version is 7, we got an octa-core processor, 8 GB RAM, 256 GB storage, out of which 239 GB is available. So nearly 17 GB is occupied by pre-installed application and the ROM. And here is the model number of our OPPO Reno3 Pro. And now let's talk about the most highlighted feature of OPPO Reno3 Pro, and that's the quad camera setup. So it comes with a 64 megapixel primary camera, 13 megapixel telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom, 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and 2 megapixel black and white sensor that also works as depth sensor. So if we launch the camera, this is the user interface you will find. So you can see that it comes with HDR mode, dazzle color that saturates the color of the objects. Then we got filters, and you can see that the macro lens is getting activated by itself. So the AI mode is turned on by default. Then we got video, there is night mode, you got portrait mode, that's the combination of bokeh effect. Here you can turn on the bokeh effect, and here is the beautification that you can use. You can see that bokeh effect is turned on by default. Here you can select the level of bokeh that you want on your images. You can make it 0, that's 1% basically, or you can go as high as 100%. It's totally up to you. By default it's at 60%. And then if you tap on more, here you will find the Pro mode, that's expert mode, and it comes with XHD, that's the extra clear mode that brings the 108 megapixel image resolution. And then we got stickers, panorama, time lapse, slow motion is there as well. So these are the camera modes that we got on our OPPO Reno3 Pro. And here you can see that we got the option to switch between the zooming option on Reno3 Pro. So for example, if I tap on this, then it's 2x, here it's 5x, and if I tap on the last one, then this one is the ultra wide angle or the macro mode. So let's take some picture of this tiny little toy here, and let's see how good it's going to be. So I'm going to use the full auto mode. The AI mode is turned on as it was by default. So you can see that the macro lens is getting activated. And now let's have a look on the images that we have just captured. So this is really good, as you can see here. Lots of detail. Even after zooming in, it's not getting blurry or something. It's so nice, as you can see here. And the best part is that the color saturation is very realistic, very much close to the real object here. So here I tapped on the face, so face part is in focus and this part is blurry, so this is also nice, but it's taking a bit time in focusing on the object when it's so close. So this is one of the things that we have to consider in our detailed camera review of Reno3 Pro. So this one is really nice because the camera was a bit far from the object, and that's why it focused the object properly. So you can see that this is a very small toy here, and here it's a big image, but still we are getting good quality after zooming in. So nice. So the camera performance is obviously looking quite good here, but we will have a look on all of its features and how good all of these camera modes are going to be in our detailed camera review of Reno3 Pro. We will also check how good is the extra clear feature that we got on the Pro mode. But right now at the first glance it's quite good for sure. So at the first glance, Reno3 Pro is looking a nice upper mid-range smartphone. The design of the device is beautiful. It looks premium, as I said, without even using the premium material. The screen is gorgeous. The Super AMOLED screen is very bright. The color reproduction is good, and the punch hole is very tiny. It comes with a dedicated micro SD card slot along with the 3.5mm audio jack. The battery capacity is sufficient. It's 4025 mAh, and it comes with 30 watt VOOC flash charge 4.0. The only thing I'm concerned about the device here is the performance, because it comes with Helio P95. That is a bit low end considering the price of Reno3 Pro. But we will have a look on how good it's going to be in our detailed gaming review, and also the benchmarking test review of Reno 3 Pro, where we will also compare the performance of this device with other smartphones. If you have any questions or queries related to Reno 3 Pro, then feel free to share in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. And I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.